Hello everyone, this is EB the Original Master here with a new discussion video. So today's topic that I'll be discussing in this video is going to be Super Mario games and why the user interfaces in the modern games is a bit disappointing and lacking compared to the user interfaces from the older games. So before I begin with this video, I'd like to give a couple of shout outs to some YouTubers of mine, and my first shout out will go to Demeech. Now, this is going to be my second shout out to Demeech, is because that I would like to thank him for actually dropping my name out in his Super Mario Land 2 review that he uploaded on Easter Sunday, where he actually talked about my idea if the carrot power-up from Super Mario Land 2 ever happened to return in another Mario game, I would like to see Mario in the full-on bunny outfit. Like, he has the ears, the cottontail, the full-on suit, and because of that, I was actually really happy about that. So thank you, Demeech, for the shout out. My next shout out I would like to give out to is Reese. Now, Reese is another channel who I've recently subscribed to. He's a much bigger channel than I am. He has 16,000 subscribers, and he actually talks about Nintendo news. He does occasional gameplay videos on his channel, and I have recently subscribed to his channel as of 2021, and I've also joined his Discord server. So if you'd like to subscribe to Demeech and Reese, I will drop their channel links in the description below so you can check out their stuff. It's because that they deserve all of their support, and I appreciate their works dearly. Okay, so with that said and done, let's get started with the video. So the user interface of a video game are usually the little icons that appears on screen that shows the current progress of the player's gameplay. So the user interface can show the number of lives that the player has, the collectibles that they've got, and sometimes the level names if they were playing through that game. Now, Super Mario games is no stranger to have very unique user interfaces, and some examples of those games that I can think of are Super Mario Galaxy, Super Mario 3D World, and some of the games from the Wii era and the DS era. Now, in the modern games, the user interface have become very minimalistic to the point where the menus and the text on screen are very basic, and it doesn't look like effort was put into it. Now, so I am now going to explain to you guys some examples of those Mario games that has the change of a user interface. So in Super Mario Galaxy's user interface, the number of lives is indicated with Mario's head, followed by the letter X and a number. So it's usually a fully colored image of Mario's head. It's actually fully colorized, and it shows an X and the number of lives that Mario has, whether it's 5, 10, 20, or whatever. The coins icon on the user interface is an actual image of a coin. It's actually a yellow colorized coin, and it shows the number of coins that you've collected and the star bits and whatnot. Now, if you look at a game like Super Mario Odyssey, you've noticed that the user interface is a bit bland and minimalistic. So, in Super Mario Odyssey's user interface, the coin icon is just a boring white outline, and the same goes with the number of regional coins, the lives, or the life meter, or whatever. It's just a boring white outline with some colors added into it. So if you play Super Mario Odyssey, if you notice that if you collect the coins or the regional coins in the level, the coin icon in the user interface flashes yellow or purple if you collect those items. And then after you collect those items, the yellow coloring and the purple coloring fades out, and then you're back left with the boring white outline of the coin or the regional coin icon of the user interface. Another example of a boring minimalistic icon in the Super Mario Odyssey's user interface is the health meter. Now, the health meter is represented as this white heart outline with the number of health that Mario has. Now, the only good thing that I can say about this user interface is the colored segments of the number of health that Mario contains at the moment. So if you're at 3 health, it is represented as blue. If you're down to 2 health, it's represented as yellow. And if you're down to 1 health, it is red. And you'll hear the Super Mario Galaxy sound effect if you're down to 1 health. And yeah, so that's the only good thing that I can say about that user interface is that it actually has color to represent how much health that Mario has. But that doesn't save the game for having a very boring, minimalistic user interface. And now, what I claim to be the worst part about modern Super Mario's user interface, and that is the in-game text. And boy, was this a huge downgrade to other Super Mario games. So, Super Mario Odyssey, Super Mario Party, those 2 examples of Mario games uses Arial font for the text. I'm not even joking. They use Arial font, one of the basic fonts that you can find on PowerPoint, Microsoft Word, Excel, those programs, and they used Arial font for the text. You're seriously telling me that when they were developing Super Mario Odyssey for the Switch, they couldn't come up with their own unique text for the game, so they just used Arial font? Oh, no. Just no. Just no. I don't like it when video games uses freaking font styles that you can find on Paint or Word or PowerPoint. Is because that is just lazy, in my opinion, because I know that there's coders out there that they can design their own unique font for the game. Why can't they do that with Super Mario Odyssey? Why can't they just create their own text, or even better, reuse the Delfino text that they use for games like Super Mario Galaxy, Super Mario Sunshine, and those other games? Because that font style is unique. It's a unique looking font style compared to Comic Sans, Arial font, Impact font that you can find on freaking Word or PowerPoint or Microsoft Excel or something like that. And it's just lazy, in my opinion. It's because that I know Nintendo can design their own unique font for Super Mario Odyssey or Super Mario Party or whatever games that they develop for future Nintendo titles. So yeah, that's my biggest criticism with the modern Nintendo games, is the user interfaces being very minimalistic and the font resembling stuff that you can find on PowerPoint, Excel, Word, those programs that are built into your computers. Just not worth it. So, in conclusion, I seriously think that Nintendo should stop with these minimalistic user interfaces, and they also need to put a little bit more effort into their menus. Like, stop using Arial font for your text. For the user interfaces, do not use boring white outlines of the icons of the items, the lives, the health meter. Actually give those outlines color, like in Super Mario Galaxy, because that user interface is so good, because they actually use a unique font style. They use a unique font style that is like no other, and is actually really good looking, while Odyssey's user interface looks like freaking Microsoft PowerPoint, Word, using basic font. Is just ridiculous, and I just don't like to see that from Nintendo. The games do look good, they play well, but the user interfaces, they need to start working on that. So yeah, Nintendo, you're better than this. Step up your A game, and enough with the boring user interfaces, and please do not use basic font that I can find on Microsoft Word or PowerPoint for your in-game text. Come up with your own unique text so the games can look like they have effort put into it. Alright, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. What are your opinions on Nintendo's user interfaces for their modern games? Do you think it looks bad? Do you think it looks good? From your own opinion, so we can have a discussion together. And yeah, so yeah, special shout outs to Demeech and Reese. You guys are awesome people. Keep up with your great works. And yeah, so thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time with a new video. Bye.